One warm June afternoon, Anne came home with a serious look on her face. Today was Mr. Philip's last day, she told Marilla, almost in tears. The whole class cried, even Jane. It felt so sad, like something important was ending. But Anne didn't stay sad for long. Summer vacation was coming, and that made her heart light again. She soon had something new to talk about. Marilla, I met the new minister's wife, Mrs. Allen. She's so kind and beautiful, and she really listens when you speak. I think she's the loveliest woman I've ever met. At church, Anne loved how cheerful and friendly Mrs. Allen was, and she hoped they could be friends. So when Anne heard that the Allens were coming to visit Green Gables, she wanted to impress them. She asked Marilla if she could bake a cake all by herself. She worked hard to make it perfect. But something went wrong. Anne had used liniment, a strong-smelling medicine, instead of vanilla. Marilla noticed something strange and checked the bottle. When Anne realized her mistake, she was crushed. "I've ruined everything!" she cried and ran to her room in shame. But when Mrs. Allen arrived and heard what had happened, she just laughed gently. "It's okay, Anne. It was only a little mistake," she said with a smile. Anne felt so relieved. Later, she showed Mrs. Allen her flower garden full of color and joy. That night, as she looked out her window, Anne said softly, "Tomorrow is a new day with no mistakes in it yet." Marilla smiled and joked, "Try not to make any new ones." Anne laughed. "Don't worry, I never make the same mistake twice. I always find new ones."